Hi, I wanted to talk a little bit about how a student can improve their study habits and get better results on their exams. And I think it all comes down to your daily practice. Because if you are trying to get that study guide going and get every question right, and then you still got questions, but the test is tomorrow, you're kind of too late. You can maybe pull an all nighter and you might get lucky on the test, but the preparation really starts with before class even starts. If you can at all, try to read ahead of class. If you know what's going to be covered in the class, and you can even ask your teacher what you're going to cover in the next class, then it'd be worth it to just open the book. Maybe watch a YouTube video, 5 minute YouTube video on what that topic is. And then you come into class just with a little bit of knowledge. And even if you had a little bit of knowledge, that can go a long way versus having no idea what you're about to learn. Because sometimes when you are in the process of learning something in the early stages, you start to ask questions. But when you know nothing about the topic, you don't even know what questions to ask yet at all. Sometimes it's not until you get home and you realize, oh, I wonder how this works when you're starting to do your homework. So start in before class with some knowledge and then try to ask some questions during class. And if you're the shy one, then fine. Maybe you can ask during a break or something like that, not in the middle of class. And then when it comes down to homework, you got to be meticulous about your homework. Each question, work through each one. Don't let a single question get by you without understanding what's going on. And there's really two stages that happen when you're working through math problems. See, it's not like vocabulary, and you can't just do flashcards and such. The only way to do math is to do math. So you actually have to get out a piece of paper, write down the question, and if you're trying the same question a couple times, it's not about memorizing the steps. It's about reasoning. Why is one step being done after the next? Why are you doing it this way? Why do you have to multiply the numbers? Why you set up the equation this way or whatever it is? Reason that through. And that'll get you a lot farther because on the test, you're probably going to see something that you've never seen before. And it all has to rest on, well, what do you know? So I suggest with your very next assignment, get meticulous about it. Work through each question carefully. And the ones that you are unable to figure out, it's not about frustrating yourself. It's about challenging yourself and meeting that challenge. And then once you realize that you're just getting nowhere and you're just sitting there staring at the problem, you have no idea where to go, that's the question you bring to your teacher or to your tutor or someone that you know can help you. And it's got to be someone that you know can help you because if they're trying to figure it out right in front of you as well, then that's not helping you as either. But learning doesn't happen without a little bit of tension. You have to have a little bit of struggle, a little bit of skin in the game in order to actually learn something. Because if somebody ends up doing your homework for you or helps you with all the questions and then you turn in the homework with all that help, you didn't learn anything. You're not better for it at all. So I hope I've given you a few tips and maybe you can comment on your best tip for preparing for tests and learning math.